Hello, everybody. I am so excited to share this opportunity webinar with you tonight. I love what it says here on these new slides, the ultimate biohacker's guide. Take control of your own biology. I get more and more excited as I get the opportunity to share this information with you. And I love what it says here, why LifeVantage for me. I'm going to tell you my story. My name is Michael Huey. I'm the founder and CEO of Hefluence. After 2.5 decades as the top men's health, wellness, relationship, and business company, we have been helping men become the best version of themselves. And I had multiple six-figure incomes in the brick and mortar section of the fitness and wellness business. And a very good friend of mine, Daniel Bernard, came to me and wanted me to watch a video. Little did I know, I avoided him for 6 months, which was one of the biggest mistakes of my life. I had been approached by everything to sell, everything to promote, everything to join businesses. There's some that I benefited from and some that I made bad choices, but I'm glad that I finally looked at that ABC Primetime Investigative Report. And when you're done watching this webinar tonight, if you haven't watched that, go back and watch it and watch that you're seeing the update from what happened back in 2005 when ABC News investigated what you're about to hear about tonight, our company LifeVantage. So I'm super excited, and let's dive in and share this information. And what I believe you're hearing about tonight is another phase, another company that is part of the gig economy. Now, for me, you see Uber, Airbnb, Facebook, Amazon. How many of you watching tonight would have loved to have been involved or been able to take part in those opportunities, right? I'm raising my hand. I would have. I believe tonight you're having the opportunity to take part in something that's going to be just as big as these. Now, Uber went very quickly because it became a trend. That's what you're hearing about tonight. Now, for me, I'd always, in my career as a nutritionist and a health coach, multiple degrees, multiple six-figure businesses, I broke things down into nutraceuticals and pharmaceuticals, drugs and supplements, right? Now, what you're hearing about tonight is this whole new category of nutrigenomics and activators, okay? And so you're like, well, what is that? Well, let me share with you what nutrigenomics is. It's the latest trend in nutrition, and it isn't a fad diet. It's not something, and look, I'm not here to talk bad about anything else because I use a lot of products, but it's not a fad diet, and it's newly not a discovered supplement. It's your DNA. The Today Show shows this, and the Fox News said it's changing everything. Where we once thought we were powerless, and now an area over which we at least have some control. We're now able to take control of systems inside our body, which supplements were never able to do. Supplements are great for placebo effect and certain emotions and feelings that they work, but it's still a guessing game of where they work or not. And the problem is there's even a lot of stuff on the market like ketone drinks and CBD oils, great products, but they have no proven long-term effects. You can never take those things in replace of the information that you're hearing about today. It's by 2023, Today's Show says it's going to be a $17 billion industry. And so you're either being hijacked every single day or you can biohack. And so hijacked is taking over something and using it for a destructive purpose. That's what's happening to our bodies 24/7. Physically, when we exercise, we're creating oxidative stress. Emotionally, we're creating oxidative stress. Biochemically, we're creating toxins, EMF from our cell phones, our Wi-Fi, allergies from food sensitivities or things out in the air that we're allergic to. You can just biohack. Take control of your own biology. Optimize your genetic potential. Become the best version of yourself. Using nutrigenomics, the research of how nutrients and our genes are affected by naturally occurring compounds, upregulation and downregulation of these genes.
Take a deep breath. Hold it. Now gently exhale. Ironically, while oxygen is necessary for all human life, it is also the element that is at the root of the aging process. That's because oxidative stress, which is a toxic level of reactive oxygen in your cells, is one of the primary causes of cell damage and the adverse effects of aging. It's almost as if your cells were slowly rusting from the inside. There's no stopping the process, but as with rust, there are ways to slow it down, to inhibit the aging process, and even reverse oxidative stress. It's called nutrigenomics, the science of using nutrition and naturally occurring compounds to affect gene behavior and attack the root causes of aging. Another root cause of aging is the depletion of mitochondria in your cells as you age. Mitochondria that are the powerhouses or engines of your cells. Nutrigenomics delivers a one-two punch that creates stronger cells that are better equipped to fight the effects of aging by using the NRF2 pathway to help the body produce more antioxidants and using the NRF1 pathway to boost mitochondrial production, which inhibits the aging process and increases the energy level in your cells. Aging is inevitable. The rust comes back. The engine loses some power. But now we don't have to take aging lying down. LifeVantage's study of nutrigenomics fights the root causes of aging to help people look and feel younger, naturally. LifeVantage, at the forefront of nutrigenomics.
Awesome. I love the sound of that. I love the sound of what that says, at the forefront of nutrigenomics. We said this before the Fox News or the Today Show said anything about nutrigenomics. And just look, it's the market research is a $500 billion plus industry with anti-aging, skincare, pet care, smart energy, weight loss. It's a huge categories, every single categories. And we're captivating a massive piece of this through this nutrigenomics test research and advancement. So, and it starts with our flagship product, Protandim, the only clinically proven product in the world to reduce oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days in every mammal ever tested. Okay. And I like it. Supports natural cellular repair and rejuvenation, right? And guys, this is significant. I told you pharmaceuticals and nutraceuticals. The National Institute of Aging did a study that showed pharmaceuticals and nutraceuticals, Protandim being one, they actually used a couple of the ingredients that you see below, and none of them extended life. They used 16 different natural products, 3 of the ingredients below, in Protandim. They found 2 pharmaceuticals and 1 natural product that extended life, and that was Protandim. Not only do you get to slow down cellular aging, you get to live longer, but live healthier. It also said that not only did it extend life, but it delayed disease. Okay, you can see it for $40.99, $41. I compare it to this. There's numerous studies that you can go and find when you're looking at this, even like Tecfidera, which is considered a NRF2 activator. You can show a study comparison of this, and we outperformed it 6-1. And Biogen, which is the pharmaceutical company that paid to have this study done, and it is about $4,800 a month with 1/6 as effectiveness. And so that's why we have synergy, the synergy of these 5 ingredients. We're BSCG certified and NSF certified. So, and you can see these. You can go here for the studies I just talked about. The study done by Biogen. They paid a researcher in the Netherlands to do that study. That was in 2011. You can see Free Radical in Biology, Medicine, Aging Cell, Journal of Dietary Supplements, PLOS One, American Journal of Physiology, Journal of Enzyme and Research. These are all universities and all research medical companies that are joining to research the effects of NRF2. Okay, guys, it's massive. Look at the universities that have studied it. The Ohio State University, National Institute of Aging, American Heart Association, Louisiana State, Texas Tech, Northwestern, Colorado State. Harvard did a study on Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. It has the most published research on any single ingredient product in history. Doesn't matter. We're not talking about just research on something like CBD oils or something like that. We're talking about the actual product itself, that bottle of Protandim Nerve 2. And here it is. We've been featured on NBC, Wall Street Journal, the Today Show. Forbes magazine is not even in there. We've been featured on Forbes magazine, ABC News, Dr. Phil. Guys, how do you patent natural products? You don't. We have 7 U.S. and 2 international patents on our product. Okay, and then we created another category. We created NRF1. So now we've created NRF2, and now we've created NRF1, and you can see the same synergy there. And now we're working on mitochondria, where 90% of our energy comes from. Adenosine triphosphate, boosting new mitochondria and their networking and how to repair ones that are damaged. Because we're tapping into cellular protection. Supplements, as I said, there's no resource that the longer you use them, the better your body gets. This does, because it's tapping into systems that are already there. They just don't work because of being hijacked. So now those systems are being turned back on to work the way God intended them to work. That supplements just aren't capable of doing, and we've proved it over and over and over. You saw there was 20 plus some studies. There's going to be 50 within the next 2 to 3 years. So then where I think is our main issue is in our gut. I took the #1 probiotic on the market for years. It never gave me the full benefit of a pre and probiotic that I needed. This has both of those in one, and you can see where the majority of probiotics get about 4%. That's why they jack up the CFUs to 4 billion or 50 billion or 60 billion. They only get 4% into the small and large intestines, where we get 60%. Okay. We have Wellmune in there, which helps with our function. I love this. It says it helps improve tight junctions and communication between your brain and gut to help signal that you're full. This happens in all my friends that start taking it. This happened to my friend Mike yesterday, who told me that's what he said. So that's what I want you to think about when you're thinking about looking at probiotics, which is your second brain. It's super, super important that you have pre and probiotics, and they're all in one. And then what I call the fourth pillar is omegas. I've been taking omegas for a year, but the 95% of the ones I found smelled like fish. This doesn't. And my chiropractor, Dr. John Huey, has a doctorate in nutrition, always said that he wishes he could find one that had omega-3s, omega-7s, and vitamin D3. Now we have that. We're rich in EPA and DHA, omega-7s, energizing using while losing weight and increasing up your metabolism, vitamin D3. And boat to bottle. You don't have to worry about the smell. You can know exactly where the fish comes from and its effectiveness. And then it's called a vitality stack, guys. And I call it $5 a day for your health. Reduces oxidative stress, boosts mitochondrial function, improves energy, supports a healthy microbiome, supports immune function, healthy brain function, and healthy heart function. Okay. And then we add Axio. Guys, we're doing studies on these in Australia for kids with ADD, ADHD, and autism. They're unbelievable studies. They improve mental endurance, acuity, concentration, memory retention, enhances neurotransmitter functions. So the longer you take it, the better activation of these resilience to stress comes. Reduces mental fatigue and brain fog, increases positive mood. Low calorie, low carb, vegan formula, BSCG approved for athletes. Free of artificial colors, flavorings, sweeteners, additives, sugars, non-GMO and gluten-free, decaf and caffeinated options. Okay. And then I love this picture. It's my friend Dave Fropel down in the bottom. He just looks amazing. He tried everything. He found out that our system is clean. It's a lifestyle system. It's not a quick fix diet or fad. It's still part of this nutrigenomics using naturally occurring compounds. And you can look at the studies. 964% greater release of working on lipoic fat, and just look, 262 over the placebo in your hip reduction, and abdominal fat 254. Guys, and you already heard me talk about a cleanse. It supports body's natural detoxification processes. Together, it's just a healthy diet and exercise. Together with a healthy diet and exercise program, incorporating these, I take all of our products. Feel better, and you stay that way. I've been able to get down to a size 34-inch waist, which is what I had over 25 years ago. So, guys, I've never really used a skin cream until now, and I'll just tell you this because I love our skin care products. We've taken that Nerve 2 activation and put it into skincare, and I use it every single day. All 4 products. It's patented. It's not the ingredients, again, which is 95% of all nutritional products and skincare products. They're patented individual, or they patented the ingredients. That whole 4-piece system is patented. You can see my friend Deborah down there at 0, 30, and 60 days. Just look at what it does. Mitigates visible effects of skin damage and caused by oxidative stress. Activates Nerve 2 in the skin into the epidermis of the skin. Counterbalances the visible negative effects of sun and related damages. And provides protection against environmental assaults on the skin. You just look better and feel better. Okay. I have signed up one of my friends. He read this first supplement formulated to combat oxidative stress in dogs. And he's one of the top dog trainers in the world. And he gives all of his dogs that pro tandem or pet tandem, descending on the side, the size of the dog for more energy, joint health, supports hearing and eyesight. And we had a study done back in 2013. Okay. So here it is, biohacking your whole complete system, all nutrigenomics based on that biohacking principles, and you get free shipping. If you use the Vitality Stack, you get free shipping on everything else that you order. Okay. And I like that for like I said, $5 a day, and you get everything you need in those 4 packets. And I was talking to several doctors today about why every single patient that walks in their door needs that Vitality Stack. Okay. So, and you can choose your level of biohacking. You have an Activated Essentials for $4 a day. You have a Vitality Stack for $5 a day. You can have Pro Tandem by itself, or you can have a dual synergizer. As I said before, it's your choice, but I minimally tell people they should use the Activated Essentials, but preferably they should use the Vitality Stack. Totally, completely up to you. And as I said, if you haven't watched the ABC Primetime, please go back and watch it. Everything that you hear about today, they thought would happen. They didn't know whether it would happen, and it's happened and scaled 10x. Okay, and it brought a flurry of media attention, and then we went into stores and we went into the hands of the consumers back in 2009, and it just exploded since then. We're a publicly traded company. The stock has doubled this month in July, and just think about it. 100 combined years of network marketing on our corporate staff. And two of our leaders, our CEO and CSO, are on the board of directors for the Direct Selling Association. So solid publicly traded company with great leadership. And then these are the countries that we're in. We have a global customer program that started in Italy, France, Ireland, Austria, Belgium, New Zealand, and Dominican Republic. And then we're allowed to do business with distributors in these other countries. As we're just getting started, our CEO took his last company to 50 countries. He took them from 200 million to $1 billion, okay, and left to come here. So, and there's a proven system. If you're a distributor, or if you're considering becoming a distributor, just download this app. Guys, you can do every single bit of this business from your phone, okay? And always know what to do next. Because it's right there in the app. You connect with your team, you connect with distributors, you can connect with regional and corporate event. You can take control of your whole entire business right from an app in your phone. And you can see it's a proven system, replicated website, all the trainings that you need in your back office, all the tools are right there, free forever, right? And you can send carts, you can send an online shopping portal, for people who go online and want to shop, and they have to put your name in, right? Easy checkout, 3 to 5 minutes, just like Amazon. Told you, it's a gig economy. People want to do easy access, okay? And then just look at this, the network marketing industry. They've projected it now to be between 95 and $97 billion this year, more than the National Basketball Association revenue, okay? So I want to talk to you real quick about 2 waves of business here. One is the innovation adoption curve, which is the one with the red kind of hump curve. And that's called, like I said, the innovation adoption curve by Everett Rogers. And then you have another one that looks like an S curve, and that's by Peter Drucker, which was used in tons and tons of colleges and universities to teach business. The innovation adoption curve, you can see the innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority, and then laggards. And then you see the early, and then momentum, and then the late part of this is up here where it's called stabilization, okay? And stabilization is where a company stables at. And the momentum is where 80% of the growth. And I think 80% of the growth will happen between the early and late majority, the same as it will and from the early beginning all the way to right before stabilization. So from the purple dot all the way to the purple arrow, which can last for 5 to 7 years, okay? I believe with our company, it'll last 7 to 10 years. I believe it'll last a little bit longer because of our products, because we're new to the market, okay? New technology, new products, okay? And like I said, you can see you don't want to join a business up here where the other arrow is, or down here where the laggards are, where it starts to go downhill. You want to join it in the early adopters or the early majority, right? Before it starts to go back down that slope. And you can see where LifeVantage is at. We're at the early adopters, and we're in the innovation stage of the S-curve wave, okay? So look, I'm not going to tell you guys what package to buy, but I'll just tell you some things at corporate. People built their businesses twice as fast in every single category, from ranks all the way from Pro 3 all the way up to Pro 10 by buying a platinum pack. There's nowhere for $1,250 you can get almost $1,800 worth of product to do a business with. You're going to open a grocery store. You're not just going to have milk and eggs and cheese, okay? And you can't use all the products that I talk about unless you do buy a platinum pack. And plus you get 2 access tickets to a corporate event. You get a platinum pack event pass experience. You know, get in early, get to sit up in the front. There's different things that you get from that. And so, and you get all these assets. You get corporate production, quality control, shipping. You get customer service. You get free access to your website. You get advertising, marketing, legal and compliance, accounting, events and promotions. All this stuff from a publicly traded company, guys, on the NASDAQ. Okay, as I said, our stock has doubled just this month in July. So it's up to you. I don't tell people what to get. I just tell them how, if they want to grow a business, and they're going to share this with people because of how good the products are, low startup costs, solid earning opportunity, part-time to start, right? And part-time, I build an extra $3,000 a month while working full-time and 55 to 60 hours a week in my coaching business, okay? So there's different ways to get paid. Smart Start bonuses, launch bonuses, become profitable, get paid monthly, royalty commissions, generational matching bonus, elite pools. Guys, my life venture, I love this. My friend Michael Epstein just got his Jeep. There's a Jeep program that we count when you get to Pro 7. He made it to Pro 8 and was really cool. He said, for any of you that thinks that this is like a pyramid, he said, maybe an upside down one. He said that 15 people in his organization got their Jeep before, down underneath him, got their Jeep before he did, which I just love that. I love that that's how that works. So you guys can see that there's an elite pool bonus, which no other company in direct sales has, where you get 1% at each rank for 4% of global sharing. So you get 1 piece if you're a Pro 7, you get 2 pieces if you're a Pro 8, you get 3 pieces if you're a 9 and a 10. They also give you multiple business centers. I like generational matching bonus, where you sign somebody up, they sign 5 people, and you get paid on every 5 for how many of us think. I was talking with a doctor today. She signed up 90 people. So every person she signs up, first level, she gets 10% of their check, and then 5 for the next 4 levels under all 90 people. it's mind-blowing, especially where we are in this early stages. And then you can look, guys, just look. They always say this, look at the middle ranks of the company, the 4, 5s, and 6s. You can look, it's where most of the money is made. It's not made at the top. Most of the payouts are not paid out to the top ranks of the company. They're paid out to the middle ranks of the company. How many of you would like to have an extra Pro 3, which is our foundational rank, an extra $7,000 a month for a $1,200 investment? Nowhere can you get that. Nowhere. And even like with my wife and I as Pro 7s, $135,000 extra a year, even if we were Pro 6, right? $70,000 a year, okay? And this was done from June 2017. We're just getting ready to have our new numbers. You'll be able to see. I heard they're even a little bit better. So this is what I'm going to finish with. This is a traditional plan. I just talked with this about my dad and my mom. It's what they go through. They worked 40 to 50 years, and now they're living on a fixed income because it changes. You don't have that income anymore. That $70,000, $80,000 a year my dad made is down to 50 now or 40. So you're living off a half of that because you get rid of it. I have a friend of mine who has been in my LifeVantage. She's 70 years old, and she has made more money in LifeVantage than her retirement from her school teaching retirement. And so why not do this? Why not have a short-term imbalance for a long-term gain? Even if you're like me and my wife at 50, we're working hard because we know in the next 5 years we can retire, okay? And so never depend on a single income. I mean, my wife and I have been privileged to be a part of 3 masterminds. One was ranked #1 by Forbes magazine. And everybody in there has multiple streams of income. Guys, one of the doctors I was talking to today, she said, imagine if it just took you 10 years to get to the top of this company. Look at the incomes of the top ranks of this company. If it took you 10 years and you stayed the course and you became a Pro 7 or Pro 8 or Pro 9 or Pro 10, look at the incomes that you make. Guys, you think that'd be worth it? Of course it would be. And then here's the biggest thing. My wife and I just signed up for this. I'm going to take her with me this year. And we're going to go and build houses in Mexico with LifeVantage during the New Year's time period, December 27th through the 1st. And we've done this every year with Families Helping Families, but we've also done Deworming the World, Operation Smile with cleft palates, Against Malaria, Wounded Warrior Project, Wells for Life. Guys, every single year LifeVantage is doing this. We raise $30,000 per home, and we do 4 homes 3 to 4 times a year. So, guys, living a legacy, and like I said, you're hearing about a publicly traded company with patented products for 25 years and renewable for 25 more years, at the forefront of a new technology, pharmaceuticals, nutraceuticals, and now nutrigenomics. Guys, you're hearing about something that is going to revolutionize the industry of health and wellness. I'm going to finish with this. I heard this today. I was listening to a podcast and I heard a guy say that NRF2 was going to change the future of health and wellness. And I couldn't agree more. It's already doing it. It's done it to my family. My family is the healthiest we've ever been. I'm the healthiest I've been since I was in my 20s. And tomorrow, in July 21st, I'm going to be 50 years old. I don't feel it or look it. And I am excited that I get to be a part of something that I can give to my wife's family. I wasn't blessed to have kids, but this is willable down 5 generations. And I believe we truly are going to be a legacy company. So thank you for listening, and God bless you all. Have a great rest of your day.